Hello everybody, I'm Katalin Galambos, Senior Product Marketing Manager at NNG, and I will be your host for this session. Today we are going to talk about a recent topic that has caused a lot of repercussion in the media, the ban on internal combustion engine vehicles in the European Union. And to discuss this topic, we are joined by Éva Kerecsen today. Éva is General Counsel of NNG and also member of the NNG leadership team. Hello, Éva. Thanks for having accepted the invitation.
Hello, Kati. Thank you for inviting me.
My first question would be, how are such twists and turns possible in the legislative process in the European institution, and how does the lawmaking process in the European institutions look like?
Yeah, here we are talking about the ordinary legislative procedure, which basically applicable in most of the cases in the European Union, applicable for 85 areas or policy areas. Amongst others, the transportation and the energy topics are also within this legislative procedure, which put the European Parliament and the Council in equal foot in this procedure. That means that both of them have to vote for the same text, and none of them can accept any regulation without the other. Basically, the Commission is the body who works on the text and the proposal, and once it is in a final stage, then the Parliament and the Council have to vote on it. In the current case, the Parliament has already accepted this proposal, and we were at the final stage of voting in the Council also about this proposal. But in the very last minute, basically, Germany expressed their standpoint that they are going to refrain from voting for this proposal, and that would actually mean that they are voting by no in this case. And they asked the Commission to come up with some exemptions.
Does this vote require a majority, or all the member states have to vote by yes?
No, it requires a majority, so that would mean 55% of the European member states, which have to present 65% of the population of the entire European Union.
Okay, I understand. And the current proposal is applicable for all vehicle types, or what type of vehicles are included in this regulation proposal?
Basically, this proposal would amend a currently existing regulation of the Parliament and the Council, which is pertaining to passenger cars and light commercial vehicles. So these two types of vehicles.
So trucks and buses are not under this
yes,
proposal.
Correct.
Okay. And is it applicable for the vehicles produced in the European Union, or all the vehicles, also the imported vehicles?
It is also applicable for the imported vehicles, of course, for those which are produced in the European Union, of course, but also for those imported vehicles which were put on the market elsewhere than the European Union within 3 months before they were imported.
Why is this like that, like this 3 months period?
I guess it is just for not to be so easy to overcome this this ban.
And hybrid cars are semi-EV, semi-internal combustion. What happens to hybrid cars? Are also affected by this regulation?
Yes, they are affected by this regulation due to what you just mentioned, that basically that is somehow the combination of these two technologies. So it is also contains internal combustion engine. So also it is also applicable for hybrid cars and plug-in hybrids as well.
And I read that there was a last-minute exemption in this law. Can you comment on that?
Yes, I heard that basically just the last Saturday on the 25th of March, the Commission and Germany together announced that they got an agreement, basically what kind of exemption they would like to achieve. And the exemption would be those cars with internal combustion engines which are burning a carbon neutral fuel only.
So what is e-fuel exactly? Can you explain me that?
Yes, basically these are these carbon neutral fuels which are produced using electricity from some kind of hydrogen or renewable hydrogen and other gases. And the advantage of this that the carbon dioxide emission is zero or low, but on the other hand, the production needs quite extensive energy, and therefore it is quite costly.
Understand. And is this legislation something unique in the European Union, or have you heard about similar legislations worldwide?
As I know, there are also some progress, and it is rather kind of a tendency that also in the U.S. that in California, I heard that they are also setting this 2035 deadline for having this ban as well, and also some kind of phasing outs are going on in Canada, Singapore, and I think also in Japan.
By the way, I heard about Sri Lanka. They also are introducing some kind of this carbon neutral legislation. By the way, Eva, this is only 10 years from now. So can you imagine your life driving only or having only electric car?
Currently, I am driving a hybrid car, so it is just a step from here to have a fully electric car. But I really hope that the infrastructure will be at that level that I also feel comfortable.
Yeah, especially here in Hungary, the infrastructure is still not there. Well, thanks, Eva, for the valuable insight. It was really very interesting to deep a bit in this topic. And thanks for watching us, and stay tuned for more.